What's up, everybody?
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Coffee Breakup,
Starring Christian Viera.
and Marvin Scholz.
Excited to be back. Another quickie.
Today is another quickie, as always. You know, a lot of people, they don't want to tune into the episodes; they're too long. But everyone's got time for a quickie. So thank you for tuning in. Before we begin, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. Share with your friends. Drop us a comment. Let us know what topics you want us to cover, especially on these shorter quickie episodes, because again, everyone's got time for a quickie. Follow us on social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Blowing up there. We got the website, thecoffeebreakup.com.
Check out the merch and some information. Stay up to date.
If you're on the go, you can listen to us on Spotify and iTunes as well. So no excuses.
None.
So with today's episode, we wanted to cover a very quick, kind of on the fly topic.
Sure. Can you be friends with the opposite sex? Right. I guess if you're in a relationship or in general, or either.
Well, because that's the thing. Because can you only be friends with the opposite sex if you're single?
Sure, I think so. I mean, I have a couple of girlfriends who are just that, friends, and we never had anything. I've known.
Have they ever wanted more? Have you ever wanted more?
No, I mean, but I've known them since high school. So maybe
are they hot?
Yeah.
Would you bang them?
One of them. One of them.
Maybe. But okay, but you can separate that.
Yeah, I can separate that. And I've known guys that they've dated and stuff like that. I've known them for like 10 years, whatever. And so I've been friends with them for a long time. They've come to me for relationship advice, and I've gone to them. And so yeah, I think you can be friends with the opposite sex. That being said,
in a relationship,
I think the dynamics change a little bit out of respect. So certain things that I probably was able to do when I was single, like, hey, come over, we have drinks or whatever, or let's
hang
go
out, let's go out,
or let's travel together. Hey, I want to travel. That might be fine when you're single. When you're in a relationship, I think that changes a little bit, and out of respect. Now, that doesn't mean that you forego the friendship or it takes anything away or diminishes the friendship that you've had with this person. But you're saying, hey, listen, I still love you. We're friends, and I always have your back. But I am dating and exclusive with somebody else, and I respect that. And I would love for you to respect it as well. And a lot of times I think it's perfectly fine as long as you still give that effort to your friend and don't neglect them, which a lot of people do. I think it's okay to have that friendship. And it's also important for your partner to like your friend, right? Because a lot of times, people, you're in a relationship with somebody and all of a sudden you don't they have a friend or whatever that they tell you about, and you're like, oh, you have a friend opposite sex? Oh no, I don't like this person. They already go into before even meeting that person, like, oh, I'm not gonna like this person. So I think it's important to have an open mind. So if you're in a relationship, I think you can have opposite friends of the opposite sex. Yeah,
I agree. I think again there are boundaries that need to be respected. Ultimately, the way that I see it is, because I have a lot of friends that are women, and we've always kept it platonic, and plus being in this industry of us, talking to a lot of people, relationship stuff, like you build a lot of connections, both male and female, when it comes to the advice that you give, and then you kind of get to know people, and then you kind of build those relationships as, as friends. So they come in, kind of all, genders, I would say. So, but yeah, no, I think it's, you always, I think the friend or friends in general are very important in your life because they were there and they're not seeking any other interest. They're not looking for anything romantic with you. No, if they're actually friends.
Yeah.
They're not seeking anything romantic with you. They are there through thick and thin. It does not matter. And I think that I don't think you can tie a gender to that. Right? Whether it's a man or a woman, at the end of the day, they're there as friends. And if you have that respected boundary, I don't think it would matter from everything that you've said. If that friend is actually your friend, right? Now there's the argument that do girls actually have guy friends, right? Oh, he's like a brother to me,
yeah.
Right? So okay, call him real quick and say that you want to head over and stuff.
Yeah,
I would say 10 times out of 10, the guy's gonna be like, all right, slide. Yeah. He's not gonna really be like, no, we're only friends. Gross, ew. No, he's gonna want to hit it. But again, that also ties into the relationship that you have with your partner, to respect that. To for them to understand that that's an actual friend, for that person to respect your relationship and actually have that as a friendship base.
100%.
But yeah, I don't think a gender is tied to it, because that, I don't know. To me, then that's when we start saying, well, like, why? So I can travel with Marvin, but I wouldn't be able to travel with said female.
Yeah.
You know, if they're purely friends, and I don't think that would be an issue. If I wanted to go out and have fun with this guy, why would, because it's her, you know, or because it's a woman? At the end of the day, if they are friends, and specifically friends, I don't see why there couldn't be that.
Yeah. It's interesting because, you know, I have a friend who just moved across country, and you know, if I was single, I'd be like, you know, I'll visit you and I'll fly over there, and, you know, I could stay with you and it'll be, you know, fine. Now that I'm in a relationship, I wouldn't put my partner in that position, and I wouldn't put myself in that position, because I wouldn't want that to be done to me, right? Even though I know 100% that my friend is not going to try anything, and I wouldn't try anything, but me flying and staying one night or whatever in a different state with the, you know, with another girl, I would feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right? So if my partner, my girlfriend says, hey, listen, you know, I have this friend who lives in California or whatever, I'm going to fly over there for the weekend and I'm going to stay with him, I'd be like, I would feel some type of way.
What if it was in a group?
In a group, I think it would be different. But if it's just solely one, like me seeing my best friend who's the opposite gender.
Yeah, because when I went to Tennessee, I went with a group of girls, and I shared a bed with a chick, but that was my homegirl, you know, like, yeah, but it was, yeah, because it was four of us, you know, but still, like, I was bundled up on my side, she was on her, but again, like, no. And same thing when I went to Vegas. I had to share a bed with M. I don't want to say her full name, but her, yeah, and she was bundled up in her own little corner, and I was bundled up with mine, and we were all just kind of like there, you know, we split costs, you know, it was expensive when we went to Vegas, so shit like that.
But were you single at the time when you?
I mean, I was kind of talking to some other chick that was there, but when I went to, you know, Tennessee, I wasn't, well, dabbling. But it wasn't really, you know, something serious enough to say, well, you know, I'm seeing somebody.
Exactly. So I think once, you know, commit a relationship,
it may change.
It might change for
perhaps.
Sure. Because if I'm in a committed relationship, my girlfriend now says, like, hey, I want to go to Vegas and I'm going to share beds with you know.
Yeah, but then I got to commit a relationship to go to Vegas. I wouldn't go to Vegas. I mean, separately.
I say Vegas, but you can insert any other.
Insert states here.
Yeah, exactly. But interesting enough, you know, like a couple of weeks ago, obviously I'm in an exclusive relationship, and my partner was like, hey, babe, you know, I was heading to work, and she was like, oh, you know, like, just, you know, I've told you about X, you know, whatever, and he's my guy best friend. He's awesome, whatever. I haven't seen him in a long time, and he's a family friend. He's gonna come over, and we're gonna, you know, hang out with my mom. My mom knows them, and this was like an afternoon, obviously, right? And so she's like, oh, are you okay with that? And, you know, I just want to be honest and be transparent. And I was like, oh, you know, babe, yeah, you know, like, who's this guy? Like, I've never met him, right?
But did you know of him?
I've known of him, but I never met him. So I don't know the situation. I just know that they're friends, whatever. So I'm like, oh, you know, babe, like, have you ever had something with him? So I snooped around a little bit, you know. I
did her homework.
Exactly. Well, you know, I trust her. She's honest, and she would tell me. And she's like, no, babe, never. Like, he's dated my friends and whatever. So we just very platonic friendship for a long time. Whatever. Okay, cool, awesome. Have a good time, whatever. And so I appreciate the fact that she asked me if I was okay with it, you know, before it happened, that, you know, that this is what's going on, because you know, just anything, you know, you're dating somebody and they tell you, oh, you know, like, this guy's coming over to my crib, you might feel like, oh, a little bit unease, right? But yeah. And you know me, I'm a little bit more jealous. So I was like, okay, you know, I asked, I was like, okay, was I feeling some type of way? Maybe a little bit, but she reassured me. She gave me the reassurance, and then, you know, it was during the daytime. It wasn't like it was like at 10 o'clock at night, you know. So she did everything, I think, everything correctly in that sense, and so gave me the reassurance. Now, if this was like something that would happen every week, or like, oh, you know, like, you remember this guy? Like, we're gonna go out, have drinks. I'm like, okay, like, what's going on here, you know. But the fact that it was a one-time thing, you know, whatever. Like, she's told me about this guy. I know who he is. You know, reassured me. I think that's important. So it kind of ties into that, because, you know, she has a best guy friend, right? But it's not like she hangs out with this guy every fucking week or what, even every month.
Yeah, but it's also because he doesn't live here, though, right? He said he's coming into town.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't even know where he lives, to be honest with you.
Who is this guy?
Babe, where are you?
Check the location.
Yeah, where you at again? But no, I mean, again, it's another thing, because like what I love about my current situation and the partnership that we have, there's so much trust, because all that we know is honesty, and there's no previous hiccup where I noticed like she hasn't, and you always say it, she has never given me a reason to doubt her. So at this particular moment, bro, I'll trust you, right? But let me
who is this guy though?
Yeah. Send me a picture. How does he look? It's like some fucking model.
What if he's handsome as hell?
Oh, I actually don't know how he looks like. Babe, send me a picture. I think we'll find out right now. But yeah, no.
Text her. Yeah. Ask her.
Let me text her. Yo, baby, send me a picture of this guy.
Yeah, let's see. It's for research purposes. Yeah, tell her we're on air.
The guy.
We're live. ASAP. Right now. Who is he?
He looked like it, right?
Where are you?
Let's see if she texts back. But let's see if she texts back.
Red.
Yeah, red. 2 hours later. Baby, I was sleeping.
Sorry, I
was taking a nap. No, but ultimately, yeah. Like I think it's okay to have a friend of the opposite sex as long as it's respectful. It's who they are. And again, she met one of my best friends a couple of weeks ago, and so they, it's important for them to know each other. She's like, huh?
No, send her a voice note. Let me send the voice note. She's typing.
Yeah, I don't even know his name, to be honest. I don't know this guy. Okay, she's typing.
My God, the suspense is killing me. What is taking so long? Maybe the video's loading. The picture's loading.
Yes.
We don't need his name.
Yeah.
Believe it. Yes.
Believe it or not.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see what happens.
It's a comment. Okay. Anyways.
Oh yeah. Anyways.
So she met one of your friends.
So she met one of my friends. So I think but ultimately, like, would I say, hey babe, I'm gonna go to Dallas and stay over at my friends, even though you met her? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to put her in that position. I mean, I'm sure she probably felt some type of way, or she would feel some type of way. But again, I wouldn't want to be put in that position.
What if you're staying and like that person has a relationship? You're like, oh yeah, like it's my homegirl's man. Like they have their own apartment together, they have their house together, and they're leaving me at the guest room. The guy's like, yeah, leave him there.
Like, wait, what?
Like you're gonna go travel, to go visit one of your friends. You're gonna go travel somewhere. Like one of your women friends lives there, but she has her man, like her boyfriend.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's different.
That's okay, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Cause I feel like it depends. That's it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm okay with that.
And I'm hoping that she can send it.
I know.
Let's try one more time. Put your Face ID real quick. I guess we're gonna have to cut it short.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut some out and then just put it
in. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up with that. I guess we'll never know, or maybe we'll have a part 2.
Yeah, part 2.
See who he is, and 3 dots. 3 dots.
3 dots.
I swear to God, if she puts again, I'm gonna throw your phone out this door. Maybe it's loading. It's definitely a picture. I don't know what this guy looks like.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
He's all right. He's a good looking guy. He's not bad. Okay.
You have his Instagram there?
Follow. Let me snoop around a little bit more.
You're going to go on the recent searches. And why is he at the top search?
Yeah. Anyways, well, that being said.
He's all right.
All right. I look better, so.
Yeah. He's in a suit, though.
Yeah, it's crisp. Yeah, fresh. Never know.
But you're a fashionable guy.
Fashionable guy, right?
Not a suit.
You got a suit. It's a clean suit.
Yeah, you got a nice little haircut too.
Fresh fade.
Nice beard. The beard. Yours beard's definitely nice. But his beard,
rookie.
He's pretty good.
Why?
But ironically, she picks a picture of him not looking off to the side.
Exactly.
What does he really look like?
You can't really.
I don't know. Something's fishy.
Homework. After we get off, he's in trouble.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining us. Let us know what you think down below. Do you think that you're able to have friends with the opposite sex, especially in a relationship?
Sure.
Do you think that's fair for yourself and your partner? And would you be okay with your partner having friends of the opposite sex?
Maybe you have a scenario or a certain situation that is applicable, and you can share it with us. Either message us down below or
let us. Yeah, absolutely. We can always circle back on these short topics. But yeah, so as we sign off, remember, please, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you're up to date with all of our content.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for tuning in, and stay tuned for more.
See you later, guys.
Ciao.